Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marcus Higgs with Verbling.com, coming to you from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It is starting to be summer here, or summer is starting here, and it is very, very, very hot. All right, I have my air condition off so that you can hear me better. And so for this class, if you want to join and have a good hot conversation, I don't know if it is hot where you are. If you're in the southern hemisphere, maybe it is cool. But if you want to join us for conversation, just press the green join button in the corner. We are at verbling.com if you're watching us on YouTube. So we will be here waiting for you. Until then, let's do our introductions. Hello, we have one student here, Luis Fernandez.
Yes, teacher, Luis Fernando. Hi, teacher.
Fernando, sorry. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you, teacher.
Good. It is good to see you. And Abdullah, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
For the last few days, you've been having trouble with your microphone.
Yeah, but I think it's going to work now. Yeah, I hope.
Fingers crossed. Let's
Yeah.
hope. All right. Let's do our introductions. For our introductions today, I want you to say your name, what city you're from, or what country you're from. And the third thing, it's a yes or no question. Okay. Have you ever been pickpocketed? Pickpocketed means someone picks something out of your pocket, or someone takes something out of your pocket. Have you ever been pickpocketed, or do you know somebody who has? Okay. So my name is Marcus. Right now I'm in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and I've never been pickpocketed. Maybe I have, but I don't know. And I don't know anyone who has, but I know my father. My father had his briefcase stolen while he was in the airport. So that's me. Let's go with Abdullah. Abdullah, can you go?
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Abdullah. I'm from Augsburg, Germany, and until now I have never been pickpocketed, or I have never realized that I have pickpocketed.
Yeah.
Could be. Well, I have never seen who was. But my dad was in Russia 8 years ago, and he told me that he nearly got pickpocketed. But his friend of him told him that, but he how can I say that? But thanks to his friend, he hasn't. No, he didn't get pickpocketed.
He didn't get pickpocketed.
He didn't,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Almost. So he was almost pickpocketed.
Almost, yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's go next with Julieta.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, you weren't. Nobody answered? Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear the three things that we're doing for introduction?
3 things?
Yeah, your name, where you're from, and have you ever been pickpocketed, or do you know somebody who has been pickpocketed?
What is that?
That is when someone takes something out of your pocket without you knowing.
From my wallet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Well, please introduce yourself first.
Okay, I'm Giulietta. I'm from Saudi Italy. And no, not from my pocket, but one time I was in Rome, and someone steal my suitcase.
Someone stole your suitcase?
Stole, yes.
Were you there with them, or were you there and they took it from you unknowingly?
No, no. I was at the bar for a cappuccino, and I don't know who, but someone stole my suitcase.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Good to see you here, though.
What?
Good to see you here.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that,
Thank you.
but good to see you here.
Okay.
All right. Tony. How are you, Tony? You're on mute at the moment, Tony. I don't know if you're
Hi,
talking.
teacher. I am fine.
Hey.
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you
Okay.
very well.
Hi, everybody. Hi. I am from Italy, Modena. Nice to meet you. And I have never been pickpocket.
Pocketed.
And I know some some friends that have been pickpocket.
So your friends have. Okay. All right. Class, give me a moment. I'm going to switch over networks. I think this one is a little bit weak for me. All right. Let's continue. Ampero.
Hi, my name is Amparo. I'm from Ecuador. No, fortunately, I haven't been pickpocketed, but when I was leaving from a concert, I saw a woman that take the wallet from a man from his pocket, and the policemen were near, but in the middle of the lot of people leaving, it was almost impossible to catch them.
So they did not catch the woman?
No, it was a woman with a guy, maybe 12 or 13 years. She disappeared in the middle.
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Sorry to hear that. Good to see you, MP. Lau.
Good to see you. Well.
Please introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, and have you ever been pickpocketed? Lau, you're on mute.
We can't hear you. Lau?
Okay. All right. Anton, please introduce yourself while Lau works it out.
Hello. Good afternoon from Spain. I'm from Merida. And when I was a child, I was living in a post office. My father was the director of the post office of Zafra.
Yeah.
And we found sometimes some pockets into the mailbox because my father always said.
No, you found wallets.
Wallets, yes.
Okay,
wallets.
okay, yes.
Okay, yes. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
No, that's okay. That's all right. Go on.
We found some always, especially on weekends. We found wallets on the mailbox because my father always said me that professional thieves did this thing because identity cards and documentation are always into the wallet. My father has to recover and call the police.
So thieves would, or pickpocketers
yes.
would take the wallet, take the money out, and then put the wallet back in the mail.
Yes. Taking care about not to get or any clue.
To leave any fingerprints. They didn't leave any fingerprints for any.
Yes. This is the.
Interesting. Okay, all right. And that's pretty cool. You grew up in a post office.
Yes, I
All right.
live in a post office. I live in the house over the post office. It's an official house because here in Spain, uh, until now, post office was an administration work,
Okay.
and the director has his own house.
And you lived above the post office. Cool. All right. Good to see you, Anton. Luis Fernandez. Fernando. You have two more. Luis?
Oh yeah, teacher. Okay. Hello. I am from Colombia, and I live in Medellin. And okay, I have never been pickpocketed, but my brother was the last month. His
Last month.
cell phone was stolen. Yeah.
Out of his wallet. I mean, out of his pocket.
Yeah, from his pocket. Uh, Someone stole his cell phone. Yeah, teacher.
Okay. All right. All right. Sorry to hear that, Luis. Good to see you. I'm saying that to everybody today. Sorry to hear that. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right. And Horizon. Horizon. Not Horizon.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing well. Doing well. Can you please introduce yourself? Of your name, where you're from, and have you ever been pickpocketed?
Pickpocket.
Yes,
Where?
pickpocketed means someone took something out of your pocket without you knowing.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. My name is Ethan. It's not that Horizon.
His
And
son, you said?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah. My business is related to it's all the lighting. And yes, and about I have been the what's that laptop?
Pickpocketed.
Yeah, it's pickpocket. How to type? How to spell it? Pick.
So
Pickpocket.
where are you from, Ethan?
Yes, I'm from China.
From China, yeah. Okay. Which part of China?
South Coast and
Okay.
close to Hong Kong.
Okay. All right. Okay, and you have been pickpocketed.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry
My
to hear
phone.
that again.
My
Your
phone is
phone?
it was
Stolen.
stolen. Yeah, stolen by the thief on the bus.
Okay. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that, but again, I'm good to see you, like everybody else.
Good to see you too.
All right. All right, let's begin class. Um, can everybody see the document? I put it in the Google chat and in the Verbling chat, and it is on my screen if you want to see it. If you don't want it to bounce around while other people are talking, just click on my box in the bottom, and it will stay on this screen. And the big screen will stay where it is. All right, let's do these phrasal verbs with off. Actually, Ampero, I think you've done this before. I remember you in this class. Ampero, what is a phrasal verb?
A verb that when you add a preposition take another meaning.
Ampero,
Can
that
you
was
hear me?
beautiful. Yes, I heard you. That was perfect. It's a verb that when you add another particle or preposition, usually a preposition, it has another meaning. It has another meaning. Ampero, give us an example of a phrasal verb that's not here.
To take along.
Take along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take means to carry something and move. What does take along mean?
When you have a good relation with another person. Get along.
Get along, yes, get along. Okay. All right. Get along, get along.
Yeah.
All right, good. That's a nice example. All right, let's try to guess the meanings of these phrasal verbs. Maybe you will know them, maybe you won't. All right, they all use the preposition off. I'm going to start with Anton. Anton, can you please do the first one, number 1, okay? Wait 1 second. Julieta, can you do number 2?
Mhm.
Ethan, can you please do number 3? Luis, can you do number 4? Lau, if you're with us, can you do number 5? And Tony, can you please do number 6? Anton, please start.
Sales of sunblock really blank off during the hot summer. Sunblock is related with summer, and I guess something that go up or increase. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Take off, like a plane could be take off in the same meaning when a plane is start to take off.
Start to take off? Yes. Starts to take off. And that is correct. Ding dong, ding dong. Very good guess. All right. So the sales take off during a hot summer. And you said it probably means something going up. Very good guess. Very good guess. Let's go with number 2, Julieta.
Tim of cutting his hair for as long as possible.
Okay. Tim what of his hair? Called off, lay off, set off, put off, make off.
Put off.
Put off? Why did you guess put off?
By exclusion.
Okay. All right. And that is correct. Ding dong, ding dong.
Okay.
Yes. Put off. Cutting his hair for as long as possible. Let's think about what that means. Okay.
To not cut.
But what does put off mean? We'll answer it a little bit later. We'll answer it. All right. Tony, can you please do number 6?
The wedding was blank off after the couple had a fight. Maybe a layoff.
The wedding was no. And I know you're guessing, so it's okay.
Yes, I'm guessing.
But there's no problem. There's no problem with that. All right. It's not layoff.
Call off.
All right. Call. But we have to make it agree with the tense. It's in past tense right now. The wedding was
called
off. All right. There you go. The wedding was called off after the couple had a fight.
Well,
all right.
It was cancelled.
We will see. If the couple is fighting, maybe they're not a happy couple, so maybe, yeah, it means cancel. Lau, are you with us now?
Yes, I'm here.
There you go. Go for number 5, Lau. Very good, Tony.
Okay, Tom was blanked off during the last recession. Tom was laid off during the last recession. I don't know, just a guess.
Okay. What is the past tense of lay? Do you know that?
Laid, or laid. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think it's more fluent when I say lay. Yeah.
Well, he was laid off. He was laid off.
Laid off. Yeah. Laid off.
All right, let's go with number 4. Who is that?
Me, teacher.
All right, go for it, Ethan.
What's the meaning of laid off? I don't understand at all.
We will look at the meaning a little bit later, but it says, do you know what a recession is?
Yes.
A recession is when the economy is not making enough money in 2 fiscal cycles, or 2 over 8 months, I believe. So we'll look at it later. We'll look at it later, and I'll explain it.
Number 4.
Yes, number 4.
Wendy had to take off at 5 a.m. to catch her plane.
No, it's either set or make.
Set off.
All right. Ding dong, ding dong. That is correct. It is set. Wendy had to set off at 5 a.m. to catch her plane. And the last one, this is so difficult. Please, Luis.
So difficult.
Okay, teacher. Yeah. Okay. The TVs make up with thousands of dollars.
All right. It's in the past. So what is the past of make?
Made of.
Made of. Ding dong, ding dong. The thieves made off with thousands of dollars. All right. Now let's look to see if we understand the meanings. All right. Abdullah, I want you to do number 2, and Pero, you will do number 3. Actually, sorry, Abdullah, I'll do number 2. And Pero, you do number 3. Abdullah, you'll do number 1. But I'm going to go first. Okay? So, mine, number 2, says steal, to steal. Well, I see thieves over here and thousands of dollars. So I think steal means to make off. Right? So that's the example. Steal means to make off. To begin a journey, Abdullah, what does to begin a journey mean?
It means to set off.
Ding dong, ding dong. Did you know that already?
Yes.
Okay. Abdullah, in the morning, what time do you set off for work?
If I had a job, I would set off at.
Sorry. Yeah.
At 7 o'clock. If I had a job.
Sorry to hear that. Do you leave the house in the morning?
I leave the house. Yeah.
You leave the house. What time do you usually set off?
Usually 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. So set off just means to begin leaving a place, to begin a journey. Ampero, number 3. Change to a later time.
Put off.
Okay. Very good. So that's a put off. Ampero, do you usually put off things, or do you usually do them at the time you arrange?
That depends on the thing.
Okay. Good answer. All right. Anton, can you do number 4? Number 5, can you please go Ethan? And Lau, can you please do number 6?
4 is set off. Call off.
To cancel is to call off. All right, so their wedding was called off because they had a fight. Their wedding was canceled because they had a fight. Ethan.
Yes, sir. If someone's job is lay off.
All right, Ethan.
Lay off.
To lay off. Ding dong, ding dong. Does that answer your question now?
Yeah.
All right, good. You answered your own question. To end someone's job is to lay off. Do you know anybody in the group? Do you know another idiomatic phrase or another phrase we use when somebody is laid off?
To fire.
Fired. Yeah. To fire. All right. Usually when you're laid off, it just means very politely, oh, you don't have a job here anymore. Okay? They let you go and you're laid off. When you're fired, it's a little bit stronger and it means right now, get out of here, you lost your job. So layoff is a nicer way to say it, and fired means it's stronger.
What about redundant? To be redundant?
To be made redundant?
Made, sorry.
No, that's right. To be made redundant. It means that means your job is not necessary anymore. Either they have enough people, or there's a machine that has taken the place of your job. So to be made redundant just means you're excess and we don't need you anymore. Now usually when people are made redundant, that's just another way of saying they're laid off. To be laid off, you could be laid off for any reason.
Okay.
In Egypt?
Sorry, again?
Egypt?
Eject?
Yes, like when you push the button of a plane.
Eject. Okay.
Yeah,
to eject or ejected. We don't use that with jobs. Not with jobs. You eject someone from a game when you give them a red card, they're ejected. But from your job, you're either made redundant, you're fired, or you're laid off. When they downsize Empiro, that means the company wants to reduce the workforce, and people are then made redundant or they're laid off. So downsizing just means making the workforce
it's much
smaller.
similar than laid off.
Yes, it's usually connected with being laid off.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's get back to our document. All right, one last one. Become popular. Tony. Tony?
Yes.
Sorry.
To take off.
To take off. Ding dong, ding dong. To become popular means to take off. So you were right, Anton. It means increase, and it means increase in popularity. Increase in popularity. Tony, right now, what music group is taking off in Colombia? You're from Colombia, right?
No, I am from Italy.
I'm sorry.
It was
well, do you know what music
question.
group is? Maybe you know Colombian music. I don't know. What group is taking off in Italy? What music group?
Italy.
Do you know?
Yes. But it's a difficult question too, because I love singers and groups that are that sing for a long time.
So you love the classical?
Yes, but they are still
singing. They're still singing.
Like Vasco Rossi.
Tony, you just told me that you don't listen to popular music. That is what you mean?
Yes. No, I listen it, but I don't know who is the group that is taking off.
Very good use of the word. Very good use of the word. Okay, Giulietta, what pop groups are taking off in Italy? Do you know?
We have a strange phenomena here in Italy. Yeah, because new groups, they just are like satellite.
Eh?
Yeah, so
I didn't understand
maybe
you.
they are famous. Like a satellite.
Satellite?
Satellite, yes. They just be famous for a short period.
Ah.
Yeah.
We would say they're not satellite. You mean a
A
comet or a
meteor.
shooting
Yeah.
star? A
Yeah.
shooting star.
Yeah.
Okay, a shooting star. They flash for a moment and then they're not famous anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can say they're a flash in the pan. A flash is when light like that. In the pan is when you cook. I'll write it inside the Google
Okay.
chat. That's an idiom that means something is well, something that happens very quickly and it doesn't last for a long time. Okay. All right. So I guess there are no groups taking off in Italy because both Italians did not know. All right, Tony and Giulietta, thank you. Let's go on. That's all right. Let's look at our pictures and try to use the phrasal verbs we just learned. I will do the first one. It says, George couldn't believe that he had been blank. Right? So these are the 6 phrasal verbs we learned. Look at George. He looks like a businessman. Class, what would the answer be?
Layoff.
Okay, but we'd have to make it past tense because we have had. He had, or sorry, verb 3.
Laid off. No, he had been laid off.
No.
No.
Lane off?
You have been laying off. Oh, past participle of lay. Or perfect tense of lay.
You know, it's confusing with to lie and to lay.
Yes.
I think it's lane. We get always confused with the two of.
Because as a native speaker, even I get confused. Because it is very close to the verb to lie, to not tell the truth.
Yeah.
So it is here. He was. I just found it. No, he was laid off.
Laid off. Okay.
Yeah. It is lay, laid, and laid. All right. There you go. George couldn't believe that he had been laid off. Empiro, I want you to do the one with the pocket. All right, Empiro. Giulietta, can you do the one with the girl waving with the red hair? Lau, can you do the one with the girl with the ice cream? Okay. And then we'll do the last 2 together, class. Empiro, go for it.
Last week, a pickpocket made off with cousin Bill's passport.
Made off. Okay. Empiro, can you think of another word that or a single word that means made off?
Steal.
A pickpocket stole.
No, run away.
Oh, okay. Ran away with cousin Bill's passport. What does it mean when you run away from someone and they did not catch you?
Escape.
Get away with it. Escape.
Okay, you could think of got away. Got away. I was thinking of escape. So all of those mean make off. To escape, to get away. Good. Giulietta.
Goodbye, say Lucy as she set off on the road road trip. On her round the road trip.
Yes. hard to say. As she set off on her round-the-world trip. She looks happy. Set off. Very good. Lau.
Despite the poster, chicken flavored ice cream never. Please scroll up a little bit. I cannot remember the phrasal verbs. Please.
Okay. Yeah.
Please scroll. Yeah. Maybe. No.
Chicken flavored ice cream.
Chicken flavored ice cream. To take off, maybe.
All right. So the verb is take off, but
Take off.
please put it in the right tense.
And despite the poster, chicken flavored ice cream never took off.
Took off. Ding dong, ding dong. Chicken flavored ice cream.
Yep, yummy.
Yummy. It never became popular. I wonder why. All right, class. Let's do these two together. All right. You can type it inside the Google chat. Charlie always going to the dentist. Who's gonna type it first? Very good, Abdullah. Julieta, you have the right verb. You have to put it in the right tense. Very good, though. Very good, Julieta. Puts off going to the dentist. Thank you. All right. And last one. Guys, let's see this. The football game was when it started to snow.
Was cut off.
No.
Galled off? What is galled off? There you go, Tony. Ding dong, ding dong. Points to Tony. All right, good guess, Ethan. Good try, Julieta. But our other Italian friend got it. Very good, Ampi, and very good, Abdullah. Called.
Julieta is too fast.
Yeah.
Well, you can be fast, but you need to be right. There's no point in being fast if you're not right. All right, let's go to our conversation questions. We already did the first one. Do you know anyone who was pickpocketed? What did the thief make off with? So, I think it was... Someone told us about their brother. He left, though. Luis. Luis left. His brother's phone was stolen, and Ethan's phone was stolen. Let's go to the second question. Anton, can you please read the second question? And can you answer it? And then I'll also ask Lau and Ampiro.
Okay. Have there been any famous robberies where the thieves made off with a lot of money? Have there been? Yes. I remember a special one in which the driver of a special means of transportation that is going for bank from one bank to another, recovering the daily money to another point, a central. The driver made a special robbery, but the money never was recovered, and he is now out of the jail, and he is logging about the situation because everybody knows that he has money, but he paid in jail for the crime. He's very famous here in Spain.
Is this a true story or is this a movie you watched?
No, no, it's a real story. You can watch it or you can Google it. It's
What's
Diony.
his name? Johnny from
Diony.
Spain.
It's El Diony.
Okay.
It's a freaky. It's a freaky,
Diony.
but he'll yes.
Okay, and what you were talking about is an armored car. That's what it is.
Yes.
An armored car.
Yes.
So El Doni robbed an armored car, and he made off with the money, but then he got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. It's very interesting. Was it, I think, Lau or Tony who was next? I think Tony.
I'm here. Anthony? Or me? No problem.
Go for it, Lau. You can go for it. Do you know any famous robberies?
I don't know. I don't know. But I think it has been true if someone made off with the law, because I believe we all know it's just the authority wants to let you know, and there are a lot of things I don't know because they are not tell us. They are not tell us. Yeah.
So you think it has happened, but we have not been told?
Yeah. I think so.
Wasn't there a famous robbery where a guy robbed a train and he recently died?
I don't know.
It was well before my time, but he was very famous, I think in England, I can't remember.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So you think that they make off with the money, but the authorities don't tell us. And Pero, people don't rob in Guayaquil, right? Guayaquil is a nice place.
I don't know. There is robbers in every place. But an important robber,
Famous robber.
a famous one. It was in Quito in a mall. The guys appeared well dressed, and in just questions, maybe 15 minutes or less, they entered to a jewelry store.
Jewelry store.
Yeah, and they robbed everything, and they were with a lot of guns. The people was scared. Everyone was running because it was the hour that everyone is working, and the mall was almost empty, and the small amount of people that were there just started running, and they ran away from the parking lot. They have everything planned, and just I think at that hour was the lunch hour, and there were less security guards there. And yeah, it was so quickly, and they over everything. But I don't remember if they were catch or not, because
They were caught.
yeah, because the security cameras on the street. But I think so. I'm not sure.
When did this happen?
Maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. Are there any questions for Empero? Seems very interesting. Okay. I remember in the Bahamas there was a robbery where they robbed a casino, and then the robbers made off on jet skis. So they jumped on jet skis off the beach and they the money.
They saw a lot of movies.
No, it was real life. This was real life.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if you remember a movie with Keanu Reeves that were a
Tiana,
surfer,
right?
uh-huh, a
Breaking Point.
surfer, breaking, yeah.
So, yeah. Anybody else? Do you know any famous robberies where the robbers made off with a lot of money?
Not a lot of money, but with the Mona Lisa, I know.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I have read about that. He was a worker at the Louvre Museum, and he was Italian. So he he was thinking to get back the Mona Lisa in Italy, and so he made off the paint. But after that, he didn't know what to do, and he just lived with the Mona Lisa in his parlor.
And he just lived with the Mona Lisa in his apartment?
Yeah. He said that that was the most romantic period of his life.
When was this?
I don't remember, maybe 30 years ago.
30 years ago?
Yeah.
Guys, have you heard of this? Does anybody else know about this?
No.
No, but he made a good thing.
He made a good, or he made off with a good thing, eh?
Yes, because in Italy we want Mona Lisa back in Italy.
But hold on, if this was only 30 years ago,
Yeah.
when did they
They
catch him?
didn't
How did,
have the camera at the Louvre, so.
okay, so he's a worker at the Louvre. He stole the Mona Lisa, made off with it, took it to Italy. When did they catch him?
I don't remember well, but I think he tried to do something like to sell, or I don't know, or donate, maybe donate. So
Okay. Any questions for Giulietta? Class? Any comments on someone stealing the Mona Lisa?
Did you make it up?
I think so. I think so.
That sounds so weird. I mean, come on.
There
sorry,
are guards.
true.
There's glass. How do you just?
Yeah, that sounds not real. I mean,
It's true.
oh my God.
We will look it up later.
Okay.
All right, Tony, can you go for question 3 that is on the page there? All right,
Yes.
Tony, can you ask it, and afterwards I will also ask Ethan and Abdullah to answer.
Okay. Can you think of any products that have recently become popular? Why did the products take off? Oh,
All right. I'm sorry, Tony. I always ask you about things that take off.
yes, but maybe I can answer this time.
Okay. Inshallah.
I think that tablets have took off,
Have
had took off, taken
mm-mm.
off, taken off.
Beautiful.
Yes, in last years, and I don't know why, because I don't like them. I think that with your smartphone and with your personal computer, you can do everything. So I don't know why they have taken off so much?
Just because you don't like something doesn't mean it won't take off.
Yes, I know. But this is my idea. I don't know why they.
Oh, you don't know why. I understand. Okay, why do you think though? Why do you think tablets have taken off?
I think it is something that I don't know. You buy it, and your friend want to buy it too, and it's something about a social issue. I don't know.
Just for image?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. In English, what you just described.
Sorry, teacher.
Sorry. I'll explain it. Keeping up with the Joneses. Jones. Jones is a very popular name.
Yes.
I hope I'm saying it right.
Isn't it Johnson?
Yeah.
Or Jones? I don't know.
Joneses. I typed it correct. All right, keeping up with the Joneses. Jones is a very popular family name. And when you say someone is keeping up with the Joneses, it means you're trying to be just like your neighbor. So if they buy a tablet, you have to buy a tablet. And if they do something, you have to do it so that you can keep up. That's another phrasal verb. It means continue at the same speed.
Okay. And in this case, can you use also to go on the bandwagon?
To jump.
Also, to jump on the bandwagon.
Yep, jump on the bandwagon.
Okay.
Very good, very good. All right, so tablets have taken
you.
off, and he doesn't know why. That is why I'm here, Lau. It's my job. Thank you for coming. All right, no. Yeah, you're welcome. It was Abdullah and Ethan. Ethan, what is something that has taken off recently?
Taking off?
Yeah, something that has taken off in the world or in China or wherever.
Technology. Technology.
What is that?
Phone. Samsung phone. Cell phone.
Cell phones. Okay. The mobile industry has taken off. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always have creative things and release by the companies.
Okay.
The people always want them learn a new thing to take some new thing, so they just buy it. Although these things is not really useful. Like that, as Andorra says, the S5, Galaxy S5 is just a smartphone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're saying, yeah. No, the mobile market, good. Like the Galaxy S5 with Ampero said. Cool. All right, Abdullah.
I think that Kindle ebooks has taken off.
In English, I don't know if they call it in Turkish, but in English it's Kindle.
Kindle, sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Kindle. I think they took off recently. I mean, because it's really easier to read books. You don't have to carry a big amount of books with you.
Mm-hmm.
They are just easy to carry and easy to handle. And well, if you go on vacation, you just have to take your Kindle, right? Yeah, Kindle.
Kindle.
Kindle. Oh dear, Kindle. Yeah, Kindle with you.
Sorry.
And yeah, it just
Okay. Kindles have taken off. You are correct. That is amazing, or very interesting, I think, that the three of you mentioned the mobile industry. The mobile industry has taken off. Apps are everywhere. That is the wave of the future. Anybody else inside the group, inside the hangout? What has taken off? That
verbally has taken off. No.
Yeah, it has a little bit. Anybody else?
Well, I would
Hello.
say I also come from China, and I believe nowadays energy efficiency and environment-friendly business are taking off these days because everybody accuse us about this. So it's good for opportunity for do this business with big companies. Yeah.
You know what I hope? I read an article about it this week that natural energy we will produce enough natural energy in the next 10 years or so to replace all the fossil fuel or the oil and gas that we're taking out of the ground. I hope that happens soon.
Why? Why you hope that happens soon?
Well, because if energy is cheap, then more people will have access to it, and if people have access to energy, they will have a better quality of life with education and with health. And also, right now, I think we have the ability to provide these things for people, but because some countries control the oil,
yes,
Middle East, they then control the market.
Oh,
also there's less pollution.
If I can remember exactly, you are in the Middle East.
I'm in Saudi Arabia. They produce 25%. I work. Matter of fact, the company I work for produces 25% of the oil for the world.
Okay.
And I really hope that I heard you laughing, Impero. I really hope that soon we can go to natural energy. I hope it takes off.
Well, I have my doubt. Yeah.
Okay, Abdullah and then Lau. Go, Abdullah. Why do you have your doubts?
Well, I think the countries that control the oil and the fossil energy, they will not allow it that natural energy will become more popular.
How can you not allow the sun and the waves to move and wind?
Well, that's what I read a few months ago. I mean, if they put on so much money on their
Class, can you still hear me? Or
I can.
Okay, I think Abdullah went out. Yeah. I agree with Abdullah that the oil companies have a lot of money, so they're fighting against it. But I think eventually you cannot fight anymore. It's just like the internet. People in power will always fight to stay in power, but eventually, I'm going to get laid off. But eventually, if it's open enough to more people, eventually it will take over. There will be a change in the industry. What was your point, Lau? What was your idea?
I think there are always a bunch of the interesting groups. They control the world. Yes. Yes, there are a lot of new invention, but we can use it because the interesting groups control the world. I know.
Interest groups.
I hope in the near future we can use the newest invention. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I think the quality and lives of people generally, you know, we have the technology to feed the world if we wanted to right now, so nobody's starved. But but the logistics of doing it, well, we even have the logistics. It's just to make a profit that we don't do it.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gentlemen, but gentlemen and ladies, our time has come to an end. I'm going to stay here for about 10 more minutes, but I am going to stop the broadcast. If you need to go to another class, if you want to go to another class, you may. I'm going to stay back and listen to Abdullah speak when he gets his mic working. Until then, this is my last class for the week, so I will see you again next week. Or
Take care. Take care.
Well, see you next time.
I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming, Lau. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
teacher.
thank you, everybody
Thank
else.
you.
All right?
Bye.
Ethan,
Okay.
Tony,
Nice day.
Juliet.